Thank you, and welcome to the DMV. I'm Jean Parker.
I'm Margaret Edwartowski.
And I'm one of the creators, along with the gentleman that I used to work with when I worked for his ad agency. He works at Mazda. He's the director of motorsports for Mazda. And we were on a road trip, of course, and we were talking about our favorite workplace sitcoms. And somehow came up with the idea of the DMV, because we all love to go there, but it's really a crossroads of America. Every walk of life traverses through there. And so we thought it'd be really interesting to see what it's like to be an employee at the DMV. So that's where the idea came from. And then we decided to take it to the next step and enlisted the help of one of Detroit's finest talents, Miss Margaret Edwartowski.
I was just reminiscing with Jean about what a wonderful experience it was to work together. We've known each other for many years, but this was our first real collaboration, so I really enjoyed the process.
And did you want to explain what people can expect from a staged reading?
Yeah, so everyone's familiarized themselves with the script. I'll be reading some of the stage directions just to give you an idea of things that you won't be able to see just from hearing it. And we've got a really amazing cast lined up to bring these characters to life. So, anything else? All right, let's bring them on up. Come on, guys. Clown car parked outside.
All right, so we'll go through, some people are reading more than one part, and Margaret, as she said, she's going to be kind of our stage manager. I am going to read the part of old lady and mother and nephew.
I want the cast to introduce themselves and the roles they're going to play.
Hello, I'm Jaime, and I will be reading Marlo.
I'm Pete, and I'll be reading David.
I'm Nancy, and I'll be reading Louise.
I'm Joe, and I'll be reading Josh.
I'm Tam, and I'll be reading Diana.
I'm Kelly, and I'll be reading Lindsay.
I'm Mike, and I'll be reading Impatient Guy and Brian.
I'm Chris, and I'll be reading for George Walker and Mr. Christopher.
I'm Luke, I'll be Old Man and Teenage Boy.
I'm Tony, I'll be Patron 1 and Art.
All right, here we go. Act 1, Interior, Diana's cubicle, early morning. Within a well-worn customer service branch of the Department of Motor Vehicles in a suburb of Detroit, Michigan, we are inside the cubicle of the branch supervisor, Diana. Early 40s, dry-witted, world-weary, and wise. Her cube has a glass window beyond which we can see customer service area, an open space with rows of chairs surrounded by a horseshoe of workstations. Beyond that, we can see the morning light coming through the front windows. Diana talks on the phone.
Oh my. Yeah. So that little puff of black smoke that came up from under the hood, I suspected it was a bad sign.
Across Diana's desk in the open area, we see the door open and then a silhouette of Lindsay, pretty, a little too perky for early morning, carrying a banker's box, on top of which is a fancy tiered plastic container of cupcakes. She's awkwardly trying to keep the whole ensemble balanced.
Yoo-hoo! Morning!
Diana stands up from her desk holding the phone, waving her left hand at Lindsay and then cupping the mouthpiece with the phone with it.
Over here! So what's the damage?
Lindsay continues to stumble through the open area, knocking her knee into a chair.
Oh, you ding-dang chair.
Are you kidding me? You're kidding me, right? $1,800? 1,800. 100 with an H.
Lindsay is now at the entrance of Diana's cube. Diana smiles politely at Lindsay and holds her index finger up as if to say, just a minute, please. Lindsay places the banker's box on a chair facing Diana's desk, rubs her knee, then picks up a cupcake container and places it right in front of Diana.
City, what? Sorry. So, what do like it for the $1,800? How are you going to fix it? I might as well cut you off there because I have no idea what you're talking about. This was always my ex-husband's territory.
Apple cinnamon cupcakes, homemade from a new gang.
Fine, go ahead and get started. How long do you think?
Big day, huh?
Okay, call me when it's ready. I'll try to squeeze in a bank robbery between now and then.
She hangs up the phone.
Top of the morning to you, Diana. Boss Diana.
Good morning, Lindsay. Welcome. Thanks for coming in a little early. Sorry about that car trouble.
Oh, bummer, dude. Have one of my famous cupcakes to cheer you up. They're pretty amazing cure all. I had to leave the batch in the freezer for the gang back at Branchbury so they wouldn't go into convulsions.
Oh, nice. That's nice of you. Let's take them into the break room. I'll show you around.
Diana walks from around her desk, looks down at the banker's box on the chair, heaped with stuff, file folders, hand lotion, a Wonder Woman plaque, Beanie Babies, looks up at Lindsay.
Just a few things I like to have to make me feel at home.
All right, you take that and I'll show you your cube. I'll take the cupcakes. Let's get moving. System changeover today. Ought to be pretty exciting for your first day.
Interior break room morning. Diana walks in with a tray of cupcakes. Josh, early 30s, socially awkward but trying, nerdy and disheveled, is sitting at a table, typing on his laptop.
I ran the simulation again early this morning per process and all indicators are positive.
Morning, Josh. That's great to hear. I had another nightmare last night over this changeover. Woke up sobbing like a sick kid.
Understandable. If we fail at this transition, it'll pretty much all fall on your head. Kill your career.
What a lovely reminder. Thanks, Josh.
That was kind of harsh, wasn't it? Sorry, they still slip out sometimes.
Diana sets the cupcakes down on the counter. The container clatters a little.
You do tend to over-index on social awkwardness, Josh. Just keep working on that filter, buddy.
What's that? Treats? You made us treats?
Ha! Well, despite my reputation as a nurturer, no, I did not. They came with our new customer service captain, Lindsay. She's here. She's perky. You'll love her.
Interior break room morning continuous. The full cast of employees, including Diana, Josh, and Lindsay, is in the break room, divided into conversation groups of 2 or 3. We move quickly in a montage between pockets of conversations. Josh is talking to Devin, mid-30s, bearing the sting of a recent traumatic rejection.
What's with the giant cup of green goo?
It's low alkaline juice.
Ugh, looks heinous.
It is, but I'm starting a new me. Did you know acid is a magnet for sickness?
Nope. Do you think drinking that stuff will bring your wife back?
Oh, dude.
Should have filtered that, huh?
Hello.
Now we're with Marlo, mid-30s, boisterous, Lindsay and Louisa, mid-60s, gentle, chatting. Marlo has taken a bite of a cupcake.
Jeez, woman, way to suck up on your first day. I don't mind suck-ups as long as they suck up to me.
I love to bake. Do you do any baking?
Heck, yeah, in the sun. Watching my oldest, Ethan's, interminable soccer game last Saturday. Forgot the sunscreen, forgot the waters, almost forgot Jaden, my youngest. Got up at stupid o'clock to get him to Chelsea in time.
So you don't do any baking?
No, not a Martha Stewart type. John Stewart is more my style.
Diana is talking to Brian, late 30s, masculine handyman type.
Sometime this afternoon, I imagine, $1,800. I need to give up on the junker. It's transforming into a four-wheeled money pit before my eyes.
My truck has twice as many miles on it. Don't worry. It still runs like a top. Nothing some good old regular maintenance can't cure.
Oh, Brian, machines and I aren't friends, especially cars. And regular maintenance, what's that?
Back to Lindsay, Marlo, and Louisa.
What's that?
Louisa, tell her what a code Elliot is.
Oh, you kids and your little catchphrase things.
A code Elliot is when you're about to get a customer you just know you're not going to be able to handle. So you can call a code Elliot and one of the others will take over for you.
Who's Elliot?
Elliot was the guy I went to prom with. Elliot Palladino. Turned out to be a real douche. Ripped his tux pants doing the running man and barfed all over my mother's pashmina. Never spoke to him again. Just couldn't deal when he came in one day.
Over to Josh and Devin.
Yeah, I remember when she came in that day for interview.
Cupcakes are decent.
Yeah, they look delicious.
I was referring to her breasts.
Interior break room a few minutes later, continuous. We see an overview of the room with Diana in the center of the group. Lindsay is walking back to her seat, grinning.
That was a really moving and unnecessary speech, Lindsay. So, welcome aboard. Okay, I don't think I need to remind you guys that today is huge for all of us. We make our official system changeover, excitement uptake system upgrade at noon. We know there will be bumps in the road, so don't forget, Luisa's our user experiment SME.
A SME is a subject matter expert.
I know. I was the user experience me at branch 3.
So if you have any questions along the way, be sure to direct them to Luisa.
Or me. I'll be happy to help however I can.
I may take you up on that.
Great. So on the topic of complicating matters, you all need to know that George Plunkett will be here.
Over to Marlo and Lindsay with Brian standing behind them. Marlo is leaning toward Lindsay.
Ah, Christ. Not flunk it.
Mr. Plunkett is the regional
Director, I know. We were number 1 in customer sat last year, and he visited the branch to give me a certificate.
Cut the chatter, guys. Let's get through this. We need to stay sharp, and if anything goes wrong, go through the proper channels. And as always, no matter how crummy the customers treat you, remember that unemployment is crummier. So Brian, let's open her up.
Interior, master shot of customer service area, morning, continuous. We see a series of quick shots with sound effects. Click and switch, now serving, sign lights up. Keys rattling, Brian's hand opens the door. Many voices complaining, people shuffling about. Her chunk of tickets being grabbed from machine, close up on machine. Gagging sound, Devin puts his drink down at his station. Giggle, Lindsay sets up a really girly beanie baby, example wearing a tutu at her station. Gentle hum, Louisa straightens her framed picture of St. Jude. We're with Marlo at her station.
Number 72.
Titles up, opening credits. Interior, Act 2, interior customer service area continuous. The clock reads 11:54, the counter reads 92. Marlo is calling off numbers again. As she reads the following succession of numbers, she presses the button to advance the counter.
Number 93. 93. Number 94. Anyone? 94. Number 95. Can I get a number 95?
At Diana's desk, she is on her cell phone.
Look, Art, although I love to tell you all about the slow death of what was once our family car, I've got kind of a big day here. Yeah, I know. And don't think I don't appreciate it. Art, listen to me. It's in the shop. Everything is under control.
With Louisa at her station, an impatient guy, suit churlish, approaches.
Well, good morning. Are you number 96?
What do you think, Grandma? Can we get this rolling? I have a call to get on.
Over at Lindsay's station, mother and teenage boy approach.
Good morning. Let me guess. First license?
Yes, that's right.
Oh, hooray! What a great way to start my day!
Teenage boy shoots Lindsay an exasperated, judgy look.
First licenses are one of the happy reasons to come to the DMV. I'm going to make this really special for you.
At Devon's station, an old lady and old man approach, arguing.
You shouldn't even be driving.
Quit your moaning. How would we get around if I didn't drive? You're blind as a bat.
I'm gonna give you one of those self-driving cars. I'll escape.
New life. Breathe. New life. New me.
Devon takes a sip from his giant cup and gags, then sets the cup down and composes himself.
What can I do for you folks?
I'm here to renew my license.
No, she's not. She has tremors.
Shut up, Herbert!
At Diana's desk, she's still trying to get off the phone.
Art, you aren't required to worry about me anymore. Just go on and live your life. I'm not trying to be mean, but my car is my problem now.
Get off the phone.
Look, Art, I really gotta go. Yeah, I will.
You really need to hang up.
Okay, bye. What, Josh?
You sure talk to your ex a lot.
Josh, filter. Oh God, what time is it?
Oh yeah, that's why I came. Well, that's what I came here to tell you. It's 11:58.
Oh, sweet Mother of Mary and all that is holy. Is George here?
Not yet.
We need to get out there.
Louis says with impatient good.
Can we please give it some gas? My call's about to start.
Devin continues with old lady and old man. Diana and Josh move just behind Devin where the server is.
All right, now do your thing.
And don't do anything stupid.
How much is it?
Well, first, ma'am, you need to pass a vision test.
Nonsense! My vision is perfectly fine since the surgery. Now, how much is the license renewal?
We begin a slow motion sequence. The old lady is struggling to get her trembling hand out of her purse. With one violent jerk, she loses control of it, and the purse goes flying towards Devin. We see Devin's wide eyes, then his point of view as the purse hurtles towards his face. Devin ducks as the purse flies through the air. Josh and Diana are in the background looking at the server. The purse crashes into the cup of green juice. The giant cup topples over. The purse continues its trajectory, and the green juice splashes in all directions. The clock shows 12. At the front door, George, 50s, politician, enters, smiling a big cat-tooth smile, while nephew, college guy, low 20s, slackerish, follows him with a video camera. Now see the point of view of the video camera, timestamp 12 p.m. in the corner. George moves through the crowded customer service area. As he heads toward Devin's workstation, the commotion around the server starts to come into view.
George Plunkett, Regional Director here at one of our best DMV branches for the execution of the Excitement System upgrade. I'm going to make my way through these fine people, our fine customers. Hello, how are you? Oh, nice shirt, young man. Through to our staff area where our folks are seamlessly.
Josh, Diana, and Devin, splattered with green juice, turn around to look at George, mouths agape. We see the green juice dripping down the server into the old lady's purse, which is on the floor.
Unclog, unclog.
My purse, my purse!
Told ya, tremors.
Shut it off. Shut it off.
Lindsay looks at her screen anxiously, then looks up at George, reflectively smiling and waving.
Hello, Director Plunkett.
Louise looks at her screen, frowning, then touches her St. Jude picture.
Oh my goodness.
Can we please speed this along? I want to be your age by the time this is over.
Apologies, but the system appears to be down. It'll be just a moment.
Louisa goes toward the commotion by the server.
You have got to be kidding me. Do you have any idea how valuable my time is?
Diana, Josh, Devin, and Louisa are at the server. George is still on the customer side of Devin's workstation, leaning over towards the group.
What the hell is going on?
Just had an unexpected incident with some moisture, so we powered down. Everything's going to be fine, George.
No, it's not.
What's that green stuff?
I'm starting a new life!
What?
Any liquid could fry the server, so we powered down, but it was during the changeover. This was not one of the troubleshooting scenarios.
What? So how do we fix it?
I could take the time to explain the complexity of this all to you, but it would go down about as well as when I tried to tell you how a tachyon field is created by reversing the polarization on a deflected dish.
Yep, never mind.
Just do what you have to do, geek. I came all the way down here to see the execution of the system upgrade. I'm having this documented for social media, for Christ's sake.
Maybe I can be of some help.
I think we've got this covered.
Well, okay, but you know
Just, let the man do his job.
Oh.
Marlo rushes up to the group.
My screen's gone black and the natives are getting restless.
We're having a bit of a technical issue, Marlo.
Will someone please give me my damn purse?
Devin picks the purse up off the floor, pulls a facial tissue out of the box on his desk, and wipes the purse gingerly.
It's all organic, low alkaline, should clean right up.
Give me that! Let's get out of here, Herbert. We have to get you to the urologist.
Great. Maybe he can prove to you I'm not dead below the waist.
Old lady and old man exit. Interior customer service area, day, continuous. George is now on the other side of the workstations by the server with Diana, Josh, Devin, and Marlo.
Well, is it fixed? Come on, chop, techie. I have to be in Lansing by 3.
I'm going as fast as I can, sir. This isn't exactly like flipping a light switch.
Just take your time, Josh. You've got this.
Lindsay rushes to Diana. We hear angry rumblings from the crowd on the other side of the desk.
Diana, people are starting to yell, and someone threw gum in my hair.
Louisa re-enters with a notebook and is flipping through it.
I just know they mentioned something about an interruption in service at the training.
Oh, right. Yeah, nobody paid attention to that god-awful training.
I don't think that drink is sitting too well.
Devin rushes off, presumably to be sick.
I told him that crap looked like poison.
Do we have any peanut butter? Or should I ice the gum to get it out? Oh.
I need to concentrate. All this chatter is making me extremely anxious.
All right, team. Time to clear out and give Josh some space. Marlo, you go out there and entertain the grumbling masses.
I'm on it, Chief.
Marlo rushes to the waiting area.
Lindsay, as a trained user, experienced me, do you have any suggestions?
Lindsay gives Diana a blank stare.
Then take George and his nephew to the break room for one of your restorative cupcakes.
Great idea. Right this way, Mr. Director. And nephew guy.
Lindsay ushers George and nephew off to the break room.
Louisa, keep looking. I know what a legendary note taker you are. You can find it.
This situation requires a workaround, ladies. You're in luck. I'm the Dark Knight of workarounds.
Enough with the mansplaining, Josh. Let's just give Louisa a chance, huh?
Marlo is standing in front of the patrons who are grumbling angry.
Attention! Attention, please! Attention! I need constant attention! Listen up, everybody!
Marlo keeps trying until everyone quiets down for the most part. There's a brief anticipatory silence.
How y'all doing today? I said, how are you doing today?
Not great.
Sorry to hear that, buddy. But things are about to get a whole lot better. My name is Marlo Carter, and you may not be able to tell from seeing me at my boring old desk job, but back in the early Y2Ks, I had a pretty promising stand-up career.
There is a collective groan from the crowd. Our early 40s regular guy enters, wryly amused by seeing Marlo performing for the crowd. Impatient guy is talking on his phone. Josh is nearby working.
Well, I think I can still make it to the tea time if these fools can get it together in the next 10.
Interior break room day. Lindsay, George, and nephew are in the break room. George is stuffing his face with a cupcake. Lindsay is looking through the cupboards. Nephew surreptitiously turns his video camera on and zooms in on Lindsay's torso. We see the POV of the video camera on Lindsay's torso while we hear dialogue.
Oh, I like that. That's a city.
The trick is waiting for the cupcakes to cool, but not too much. Before frosting them, come on, peanut butter. I know you're in here somewhere.
Act 3, Interior Customer Service Area Day continuous. We see an array of customers in chairs, including mother and teenage boy listening to Marlo. Marlo is smiling, teenage boy is expressionless.
God, the jokes are all like ancient.
Okay, that's why I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, he's a cute boy and everything, but what is the fuss about Elian Gonzalez, huh? With my family, if I left home at 6, my dad would have thrown a fiesta.
Diana says to Louisa, while Louisa pages through her notebook, Diana spots art across the room.
Oh, this is just 2. So now this is happening.
Is that what I think it is?
Yep.
You want me to call it Code Elliot?
No, it's fine. Excuse me a second.
Brian approaches Josh and Louisa staring at Diana and art.
Hey, isn't that our ex?
Yeah. Hey, McBrien, you got a Phillips head screwdriver?
Brian pulls one out of his tool belt and hands it over without breaking a stare at Diana. Josh unscrews the casing to the server.
So what? Are they back together or something?
I don't know, Brian. Why do you ask?
I don't. Just curious. I get it. Whatever.
Diana and Art are talking in the customer service area with Marlo in the background, semi-succeeding at making the waiting crowd laugh.
You can't just come by here, Art. And you seriously couldn't have picked a worse time.
Well, just take these and I'll get out of your hair. I swear to you.
Art hands her some papers.
Don't call me that. What is this?
some new cars I think you should look at.
Oh my God, Art, I told you I was taking care of it.
Back to Marlo.
So Madonna and Guy Ritchie got married. Anybody notice that fake-o British accent she suddenly has? She's all like, "Hello, governor! Hello, I'm Madonna! We'll see my tea and my crumpets!"
Marlo acts like she's gonna undo her blouse.
Oh, come on. My call just dropped, and you're the lamest.
Comedian ever.
Oh, a heckler! I remember my first beer.
That doesn't even make sense.
Back to Diana and Art.
It's not caring about you. It's hardly even been a year.
Why don't you put all of that emotional effort into getting Eddie straightened out?
I've been meaning to tell you. Eddie finally got a job. He moved out.
What? I don't believe it. Your useless little brother who tried to start a mobile ice cream experience with a cooler in the back of his pickup actually got a real job and moved out?
Yeah, he's grinding stumps. He's a stump grinder.
The what? Never mind. Please don't tell me anymore. I'm in the middle of a crisis here.
All right, I'll leave you to it. Call me later so I know you're safe, okay?
No, just go, please. And I do appreciate the effort, but it's my problem to solve.
Art exits. Over by the server, Brian is smiling slightly now that Art has left. Louisa, Josh, and now Devin are standing nearby. The impatient guy is pacing about.
Ooh, someone just got dismissed.
Who got fired?
We're all going to be fine.
Well, I can't wait any longer. I'm not fine, Granny.
Young man, being of advanced age is better than the alternative. My sincere wish is that someday you grow old enough to become superstitious about your bowel movements.
What? That's total nonsense and incompetence. I guess, what else can you expect from some government employees?
Josh stands up from the server abruptly, eyes hard.
At least our jobs involve actual work. Yours sounds like a subsidy for goofing off.
What did you just say?
The impatient guy lurches at the counter toward Josh, who flexes his hands, staring back icily. Diana rushes over to them.
Josh, take 5, now.
Josh starts to protest, then exits, exasperated.
Hello, I'm Diana, the manager. I'm so sorry, sir. We have a few frayed nerves due to some highly unusual challenges today. Perhaps it's best if you come back tomorrow. I'll personally see to it that you go to the front of the line.
Fine. You bet I can hold you to it. You've already wasted enough of my time.
The patient guy storms out. Exterior, rear of the strip mall near DMV employee entrance. Day. Josh is leaning against the wall, dejected. Next to him is Christopher, mid-40s, gay, sardonic. The owner of the adjacent store in the strip mall. Christopher is smoking.
How's the cancer stick?
Enjoying it immensely, thanks. Sometimes a good smoke is the only reason I get up anymore. What's your damage?
I'm trying to do a good job, for my resume, so one day I can get out of this place. These people, total jerks. And Diana...
Diana? I thought she was cool.
Well, I guess I was pretty steamed. I could have decked this one guy. He insulted Louisa and everyone. Would have felt so great to wipe that smug, privileged look off his face.
Working with the public and thus wanting to do them physical harm? Oh, honey, I know that feeling well. The other day, this dude tried to return a used whoopee cushion.
What did you do?
I told them that at Mr. Christopher's Gags and Gifts, they have a strict no-return policy on fake products.
Diana enters from the back door of the DMV.
Whoops, time for me to restock the gummy worms.
Christopher exits into the back of his store. Diana and Josh regard each other awkwardly.
Look, I'm sorry, Josh, but I had no choice. The customer must come first, even if he's a rude mother scratcher.
No, I know. But just who does he think he is, assuming we're all idiots?
There will always be a percentage that believe that about government employees. You think I don't know what they assume about me? Affirmative action. I can't possibly have worked hard and earned my position, right? Like if I get to cheat my way into a job, it's going to be this one. Oh, Mama, my dream has always been to work at the DMV.
Josh is captivated for a beat by Diana revealing herself this way. Louisa pokes her head out the back door of the DMV.
Diana, Josh, I found the note. Come on.
Interior customer service area by server day.
All right, Brian, go ahead and plug the server back in.
I'm not going to get zapped, am I?
Nope, all the liquid is out.
Me too.
You must make sure that you follow this boot up sequence.
Perfect.
What do you think?
I think we're going to be up in just a couple minutes.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Nice job, Lou.
Lindsay, George, and nephew re-enter.
Oh, for Christ's sakes, are we back in business yet? We need to see the execution of the system upgrade.
We're just about there.
Oh, yay! And the first time we're still here.
Marlo, Mother, and Teenage Boy are the only ones left in the customer service waiting area. Teenage Boy is slumped back in his chair, writhing in boredom. Mother is clapping.
Oh, that was great. Especially the one about friends. How do they afford those ginormous apartments? Right?
All right, Lindsay, let's service this customer. Let's get a quick video, and then I'm off to Lansing.
Looks around the empty
Later.
room, then to his nephew. No problem. Through POV of the video camera, we are super tight on George's face. There is frosting on the side of his mouth.
Congratulations to our first Branch 12 customer for the new Excite intake system upgrade. A new licensee. Welcome to the Michigan roads, young man.
Within wider POV of video camera, George is shaking the hand of Teenage Boy. Lindsay is smiling and waving in the background.
Can you stop shaking my hand now?
The video camera zooms in on Lindsay's torso. Interior break room, late afternoon, continuous. Marlo, Josh, Lindsay, Devin, Louisa, Diana, and Brian are milling about. Briefcases and computer bags are on tables. Everyone's getting ready to go.
I think I kind of killed.
If by killed you mean emptying the room, then yeah, you totally killed. What about your new life?
Screw it. It sucked more than my old life.
Dear, just be thankful that it wasn't explosive diarrhea.
Lindsay is gathering up the cupcake containers, talking to herself, stroking her hair where the gum is presumably still embedded.
Yep, my cupcakes saved the day.
Marlo, Devin, Lindsay, Louisa, and Josh file out. Brian and Diana are now the only ones left in the break room. Brian has a thermos down on the counter. Or sets a thermos down on the counter.
Tough day, huh?
Tell me about it.
Brian reaches to the cupboard for coffee cups.
Hey, you want some?
Coffee? At 5:30? No thanks.
Not coffee. I knew you were going to have a crazy day. It's actually rum and coke.
Oh, haha, that's my drink.
Brian pours the rum and coke into coffee cups.
Yeah, I know.
All right then.
Diana and Brian clink cups and take sips. There's an awkward silence.
Oh my God, I can't believe I forgot I have to pick up my car.
Diana, flustered, quickly sets down the coffee cup and picks up her bag. She rummages through her purse for her phone.
I was supposed to arrange a pickup from the dealership. I wonder if I can still catch them.
Hey, I can take you.
Diana stops rummaging to look at him.
What? You what? Oh, that's so nice of you, Brian.
Yes, no problem.
Diana slings the bag over her shoulder.
Okay, thanks.
Brian packs up the thermos and puts their mugs in the sink. They walk out of the break room and we follow them outside. Exterior, rear of the strip mall parking lot, late afternoon. Diana walks out of the employee door for a few steps, then suddenly stops. Brian nearly plows into her.
What's a stump grinder?
What?
Stump grinder, is that a thing?
Yeah, that's a thing.
What do they do?
They write code for nuclear missiles. They grind stumps. What do you think?
What kind of stumps?
You're kidding me, right? Tree stumps.
Oh, but I mean, can you make a living at it?
Brian opens the passenger door of his truck for Diana. He tries to help her with her big step up, but she bats him away.
I got it. I'm in.
Brian closes the door and keeps talking as he walks around to the driver's side.
Yeah, my buddy's a stunt driver.
Does he make decent money?
Interior, Brian's truck, later afternoon. Brian starts the truck.
Well, I haven't exactly seen his W-2, but he's got a car, a house, stuff. Why are you so fascinated with stunt driving?
Oh, it's nothing. Somebody was talking about it today and I was just curious.
All right, now that we solved that perplexing mysteries of stumps, you want to hit the road?
Yeah, let's roll.
Brian backs out of the parking spot. We pan over to the rear of the strip mall where we see Christopher standing in the doorway of his store with an unlit cigarette in his hand. With a quizzical look, he watches the truck drive away. Fade to black, roll credits. Big thank you to everybody who took the time to join us and read and do such a great job.
You're welcome.
You all name yourselves, please.
Yeah, tell everybody who you are one more time.
Jamie.
He.
Nancy?
Joe.
Tam.
Kelly.
Mike.
Chris. Luke. Tony.
Yay!